Are you struggling with constant brain fog and fatigue? The solution might not be in your head, but in your gut. Today, I'm diving into how your gut health could be the key to unlocking better cognitive function and lasting energy. Hi there, I'm Dr. Lexi Watson, and I specialize in holistic and functional brain health. If you've been feeling mentally foggy, constantly fatigued, or just not yourself, you're not alone. These symptoms can be really frustrating, especially when you've tried everything from medications to lifestyle changes without much improvement. I get it. Waking up exhausted even after a full night's sleep, struggling to remember simple things, and feeling like your brain is in a constant haze can be incredibly disheartening. But what if I told you that the answer to these problems might lie in an unexpected place? That's right, it's your gut. The gut is often referred to as our second brain, and for good reason. It plays a crucial role in our overall health, especially when it comes to our brain and energy levels. Today, I want to share with you how a healthy gut microbiome can be a game changer in improving cognitive function and fighting fatigue. In this video, I'm going to dive into what the gut microbiome is, why it's so important for your brain, and most importantly, how you can start taking care of your gut to see real improvements in your mental clarity and energy. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is the gut microbiome? Think of your gut as a bustling city, home to trillions of tiny organisms, bacteria, viruses, fungi, and other microbes, all living in your digestive tract. Now, I know that might sound a bit strange, but these microorganisms aren't just hanging out for no reason. They're actually working around the clock to keep your body running smoothly. These little guys play a huge role in breaking down the food you eat, helping your body absorb nutrients, and even defending you against harmful invaders. But their influence doesn't stop there. A healthy gut microbiome is crucial for a strong immune system and, believe it or not, your mental health too. When your gut is in balance, it can help keep inflammation in check, produce essential vitamins, and even create neurotransmitters like serotonin, which helps regulate your mood. So when we talk about gut health, we're really talking about something that impacts every part of your body, including your brain. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Have you ever heard of the gut-brain axis? This is the communication network that links your gut and your brain. It's like a two-way street where signals are constantly being sent back and forth. So if your gut isn't happy, it's going to let your brain know, and that can show up as brain fog, mood swings, or even that feeling of constant fatigue. In fact, research is showing more and more that our gut health can influence everything from our mental clarity to how we handle stress. Just do a quick PubMed search on the gut and the brain or the gut-brain axis, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's why we often hear that the gut is our second brain. When we take care of our gut, we're also taking care of our brain. But here's the thing, there are a lot of misconceptions out there about gut health. One common myth is that gut health only affects digestion. And while it's true that a healthy gut is key for good digestion, it's also linked to so much more, like immune function and, of course, brain health, like I mentioned before. Another misconception is that all you need for a healthy gut is a daily probiotic. Don't get me wrong, probiotics can be really helpful, but they're just one piece of the puzzle. It's about creating an environment in your gut where good bacteria can thrive, and that means paying attention to your diet, lifestyle, and overall health. So if you've been focusing solely on digestion or popping a probiotic and calling it a day, there's a lot more to explore when it comes to nurturing a healthy gut microbiome. So how exactly does your gut microbiome impact your brain? It all comes down to the balance of those trillions of microorganisms we talked about earlier. When your gut microbiome is healthy and balanced, it supports everything from digestion to mood regulation. But when it's out of balance, a condition known as gut dysbiosis, things can go haywire. An imbalanced gut microbiome can lead to increased inflammation throughout the body, including your brain. This inflammation is a major culprit behind symptoms like brain fog, memory lapses, and difficulty focusing. You might notice that on days when your digestion is off, your mind feels a little foggier too. That's not a coincidence. It's your gut and brain communicating, and in this case, not in a good way. There's a growing body of research that backs up this gut-brain connection. Studies have been shown that gut health is closely linked to cognitive function. For example, gut dysbiosis has been found to exacerbate conditions like chronic fatigue syndrome, which is often accompanied by cognitive symptoms such as brain fog and memory issues. Moreover, some research suggests that an unhealthy gut microbiome may even contribute to the development and progression of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's. The evidence we have so far strongly supports the idea that taking care of your gut can play a significant role in maintaining and even improving your brain health. So let's bring this a little closer to home. Have you ever walked into a room only to forget why you went in there? Or maybe you found yourself rereading the same sentence over and over because you just can't seem to focus. These little everyday moments of forgetfulness or mental fatigue might be more than just a bad day. They could be signals that your gut is struggling. For instance, if you notice that these symptoms seem to flare up after a period of poor eating or stress, it's likely that your gut health is influencing your brain. By paying attention to these patterns, you can start to see just how interconnected your gut and brain really are. And now let's talk about energy, something we all wish we had more of. Your gut plays a central role in determining how energetic or exhausted you feel each day. One of the key ways your gut affects your energy levels is through nutrient absorption. When your gut is healthy and balanced, it efficiently absorbs the vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients your body needs to produce energy. But if your gut is out of balance, it can struggle to absorb these nutrients, leaving you feeling drained no matter how much rest you get. On top of that, an imbalanced gut microbiome can lead to inflammation, which further saps your energy. Chronic inflammation is like having a constant drain on your body's resources, making it harder to feel rested and rejuvenated even after a full night's sleep. If you're dealing with chronic fatigue, the link to gut health is especially important for you. When the gut microbiome is imbalanced, it can lead to issues like non-restorative sleep, where you sleep through the night but wake up feeling just as tired as when you went to bed. This is because an unhealthy gut can disrupt the production of neurotransmitters and hormones that regulate sleep, leaving you stuck in a cycle of persistent tiredness. Okay, so all that information is great, but how do you actually support your gut microbiome? Let's start with one of the most powerful tools you have: what you eat. The foods you choose every day can either help or harm the delicate balance of bacteria in your gut. To fuel a healthy gut microbiome, it's crucial to focus on a diet rich in fiber, fermented foods, and probiotics. Fiber is the food that feeds the good bacteria in your gut. It's found in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes. When you eat plenty of fiber, you're providing your gut bacteria with the fuel they need to survive. And when your gut bacteria are happy, they help keep inflammation down, support digestion, and even produce short-chain fatty acids, a type of postbiotic that benefits your brain. Fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and kombucha are also fantastic for your gut. These foods are naturally rich in probiotics, which are live bacteria that can help restore and maintain a healthy gut microbiome. Including these in your diet regularly can give your gut a boost and help crowd out harmful bacteria. Probiotics, found in both supplements and the fermented foods I just mentioned, are key players in supporting your gut health. But it's also important to include prebiotics in your diet. These are specific fibers that feed your probiotics. Foods like garlic, onions, bananas, and asparagus are excellent sources of prebiotics. Together, probiotics and prebiotics work hand in hand to keep your gut in balance. And while diet is the foundation, sometimes we need a little extra support, and that's where supplements come in. Probiotic supplements can be a helpful addition, especially if you're dealing with specific gut health issues or if your diet lacks fermented foods. When choosing a probiotic, look for one with a variety of strains and a high CFU count or colony forming unit count to ensure that you're getting enough beneficial bacteria. I personally recommend spore-based probiotics in most situations because they've been shown to survive the harsh environment of the stomach, as well as encourage the growth of not only their own strains, but many other key species as well, which in turn means a more diverse and healthy microbiome. In case you're curious, I've linked my favorite spore-based probiotic in the description below. If you use that link, you can make a free account and even get it at a discount. Now, prebiotics are another supplement to consider, especially if your diet isn't providing enough prebiotic-rich food. These supplements help ensure that your gut bacteria have the nourishment they need to thrive, and I'll link my top recommendation below as well. And diet and supplements are important, but your lifestyle also plays a critical role in your gut health. Stress, for example, can have a huge impact on your gut. When you're stressed, your body releases hormones that can alter the gut environment and lead to imbalances. That's why stress management techniques like mindfulness, meditation, deep breathing, or yoga are essential for maintaining a healthy gut. For more information on stress management, check out this video right here. And regular exercise is another lifestyle change that can positively impact your gut microbiome. Exercise helps increase the diversity of your gut bacteria, which is a marker of good gut health. It doesn't have to be intense. Even moderate exercise like walking or cycling can make a big difference. Then we have sleep, which is another factor that's often overlooked. Poor sleep can disrupt your gut microbiome, so it's important to prioritize good sleep hygiene. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night to support both your gut and your overall health. And finally, staying hydrated is key. Water helps keep things moving through your digestive system and supports the mucosal lining of your intestines, which is important for your gut health. Make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day, especially if you're increasing your fiber intake. Now, as you start making changes to support your gut health, it's important to keep in mind that improvement takes time. You won't see overnight results, but with consistency and patience, you'll likely notice positive changes in your cognitive function, energy levels, and overall well-being within a few weeks. It's a journey, and every small step you take is moving you closer to better health. It's also normal to encounter some obstacles along the way. For example, adjusting to new dietary habits or introducing probiotics might cause some initial discomfort like bloating or changes in digestion. This is often just your body adapting to the new regimen, and it usually passes within a few days to a couple of weeks. If you're finding it hard to make these changes, try starting small. Maybe add one new food or habit at a time rather than overhauling everything at once. This gradual approach can make the transition smoother and more sustainable. Now, one of the best ways to stay motivated and see how far you've come is by keeping a journal. Track your symptoms, your energy levels, and even your mood as you make these changes. This not only helps you see the progress you're making, but it can also help you identify patterns, like which foods or activities make you feel better or worse. Plus, having a record of your journey can be incredibly empowering, especially when you look back and see the improvements over time. I even created such a journal, so if you want to check it out, I've linked it in the description below for you. Remember, improving your gut health is an empowering way to take control of both your cognitive and physical well-being. You're taking proactive steps to support your body in the long term, which is something to be really proud of. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed a connection between your gut health and your mental clarity or energy? What steps are you thinking about taking to support your gut? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more tips on improving your brain health through holistic and functional approaches. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.